In my last video, I was talking about my new motto for this year, just do it. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tell my story. I'm just going to do it. Here it is. Okay, you remember I was hit by a car while breaking up a fight. I was thrown about 20 feet, landed on my face, busted out a front tooth, started slipping into a coma. One of my earth angels that was there ran to a neighbor's house, got her to give me some help, and called 911. So I was taken to the hospital. There, they figured out I was slipping into a coma, and they drilled a hole in my skull to relieve the brain pressure. And I also put a monitor in there. Um, After that, I was classified as a vegetable. Might as well say it was Mr. Potato Head. I stayed that way for a week. Then I was in step down my own room. I think for an additional 4 or 5 weeks. Then I was shipped off to rehab hospital. There, I busted my ass. I learned to walk again. I left there, the rehab hospital, basically exactly like a stroke victim. Um, I learned to walk again. I learned to run again. I learned to ride motocross again. I went back to school. I only had two courses I needed to take to finish my senior year. And so I doubled up on the first semester, which I missed because of being in the coma. And I took that during my second semester, graduated on time, and I switched my dominance from being right handed to left handed. Then I got back out and I decided to go to work full time and go to college part time because everybody else was doing it. And the brain injury wasn't going to stop me, but it did. Um, I just burnt myself out between full time work and part time college. I just burnt myself out and went back to full time work. And there's a lot there. I couldn't work full time at first. I could only work about 3 or 4 months and I'd blow a head gasket, either get fired or quit. And as time progressed, it lengthened to right around a year, and I could never keep a job longer than a year before poof, it would just blow up. After about 30 years, I did manage to hold down a job for 3 years straight. Um, that was the best I ever did in my whole life as far as working. It was extremely hard. It's almost impossible for a brain injured handicapped person to work in a regular workforce with nothing. Nobody even knew I was brain injured. I just went in off the street, didn't say nothing. It was harder than hell. But anyways, I get through that. Let's see. There's a lot of stories I can tell there, but I'm going to skip it for now. I did that for 33 years and I couldn't do it no more. I had to throw in the towel and I applied for disability. And that took a lot for me to decide after 33 years of struggle that I want to throw in the towel. I want to call it quits. Man, I actually shed tears before I decided, okay, this is what I need to do. And I'm going to stop the story right here and pick it up probably tomorrow. You guys have a good evening.